Hello everyone. How are you? Hope you all are doing fine. We are in very challenging times. If we don't stay focused on what matters most, you can risk losing everything. So always remember, take good care of your health and mental health firstly and always. Always wish good for others because good things will come back to you as that's the law of nature. Whatever you do for others, if you get that feel good feeling doing it, by all means do it. Whatever you're doing and your heart is not pleased with doing it, leave it alone. Focus on doing things you want to do, not for anyone's approvals and not for likes. Although mix up and bangarang sells, you have to have a certain kind of stomach to deal with it. So I generally try to approach these topics in my own way. I have learned so much from watching people on social media, how quickly they easily change characters. In this day and age of social media, learn this. The same mouth will say yes will be the same mouth that say no. And any narrative that sells the most, without even thinking, that's what everyone jumps onto. Because of social media, so much of our people are moving around soulless and heartless, and that is so sad. So dancehall artist Gully Bop is facing a medical crisis. So a pastor friend of Gully Bop decided to take Gully Bop to Miss Donna, since she's a social media influencer, to get some help for him health-wise. So my whole blog is going to be surrounding Gully Bop, Miss Donna, Gully Bop Pastor, Amari, Shauna Chin, who is now Shauna Controller, Queen Olive, and Mr. Vegas, Gully Bop daughter, and Gully Bop son. Can you imagine having all these people together in one room? Ah boy, that would make for a great discussion and drama and bangarang. However, there will be something to be learned from all of this. So, Gully Bop is sick and need medical help with his medication and complications, as he is in need of bags that he wears to defecate or pass waste into. However, he reached out to the pastor of El Shaddai Prophetic Ministry, who, as according to the pastor, they had helped the artist Gully Bop to receive his surgery. But now Gully Bop is in further need for medication and day-to-day necessities. Now with Gully Bop, health continuously deteriorating and is being a fraction of his usual self, the pastor decided to reach out to charity holder Donna to help share the artist Gully Bop plight with the public, so as to receive some from her help from our Plancatarian, or because she is so active on social media, it will reach out to more people publicly, or reach more entertainers. So Donna did a video showing Gully Bop and the pastor, in which she highlighted his plight and gave him some money, but also said she's not doing any charity at this time, and she's not going to be able to collect no money on Gully Bop's behalf, and is asking anyone who wants to help to contact them in person, Gully Bop or the pastor, and not her. And also asking any of Bop's former girlfriends like Amari and Shauna Chin and any other that got a work off of him to assist. No, because she called these ladies names, the ones who she called their names, it's set for another turn of event as we go on. but she's asking them to assist him with his now urgent needs. Soon after, Shauna Chin did a live, full in tears and dark glasses, and she went in to explain it that she feels it for Gully Bop, but their time had gone many years ago, and there been many more women after them, and she have gone through her share of personal struggles to stay afloat, and she's not in the music business anymore, as she's an entrepreneur doing her own business that has nothing to do with the music industry. And she would really wish if people would stop coexisting her name with Gully Bop still, even though there have been many after that. She further stated that the idea that she and Gully Bop was ever an item is ludicrous, as it was all faked for the gram to boost his career. From the gully to the money, that was the idea that they wanted was to put out there. But it doesn't matter, people will want to believe what they want to believe, she said. She also said that that idea was going well until Gully Bop McStardom got to his head, mess up things, and he had disrespected her in the most nastiest way. But she don't hate him, as that is the past, and she would love for everyone to desist from still associating her name with the artist. However, she said she will still organize some groceries and necessities to get to him. Then next was Amari, all dramatic and eccentric, ready to put on a show for the Grams. She spoke of her love for Gully Bop and how she's sad that he's sick, and how she would want to help him get back to America, and profess her love and how she will help him. She addressed Miss Donna because Donna was saying because she called her name then not to come and cuss her out. So Amari said, Miss Donna, she can never cuss you out because you are doing something good. As it's been a long time, she, Amari, wanted was to be in touch with Gully Bop, but never knew how to. After she did all that, it's like lightning strike Amari, and she hit her head on every step going down a 10-story building flight of stairs, because within hours of Amari thanking Auntie Donna for contacting her so she can get in touch with Bop, Amari was cleaning the toilet with Miss Donna name, dissing her for getting in touch with her and calling up her name to come help Gully Bop. I was in complete shock as to what had happened, as that was a drastic change. So commenters on her live asked why the change of heart. She said she called Gully Bop via the pastor phone. As Gully Bop has no phone, she says only to be told by the pastor that he gave Gully Bop some kind of phobia bath and he needs to get more bath, something to that effect. So Amari said it pissed her off, and she ran and she cussed Miss Donna. And she cussed out she know what Gully Bop no obligation, cause what Gully Bop did for her. And she cussed out the pastor and said what did Gully Bop ever do for her to owe him any obligation, and owe him cuss her out already many times. Then of course there is Queen Olive. Even though her name was not called by Miss Donna, she came out to add her 2 cents. I rather like her. Oh, she talk, because she seems to know and accept Gully Bop for his flaws. She know him disgusting and ungrateful, and she knows under all his angriness and ungratefulness he has a good heart, and she still have been reaching out to him and helping him from time to time over the years. So it's a fact she has a heart of gold. You know those women who just motherly and look out for everybody? I think that's the kind of person that Olive is, and it shows. The thing I'm going to say about what Olive said about Gully Bop, that he never had any money. I remember when he just went to Olive everything they do it all over social media. And she would say, Gully Bop buy this and Gully Bop buy that, and how him kind and have a good heart. As you know, most of the women them that he's been with say he wouldn't give him last. So I'm thinking, so how quickly we forget all these blogs that was coming out on social media about each of them relationship. So you want to tell me say him never have any money and is she Olive was spending is a shocker for me. If that is the case, sometimes I wonder why some women always try to sell some man as if they are doing this and doing that, and then when things come to bump, you hear so they wasn't doing anything at all. Because even Amari, when she was with Bop in her time, she would you would see them together. You hear how Gully Bop is so kind. I know him good to her children. I know him would give him last to them and him have big heart. Then all of a sudden soon everyone wanted a walk off a Gully Bop. Then wait, Gully Juice out of in Gully Bop was really all it was. By then all kind of woman name was calling him. And him no ram for cuss everyone. Hype and face in a backside. So what you telling me? All these women were paying for Gully Bop. Gully Bop never spent 1 cent with them. Because the way they speak of him is like he was broke and never gave anyone anything. I don't believe that. The thing is, though, it doesn't matter if he spent with them. That's okay. And that's what people do for each other. Them do for him and him do for them. That still does not mean that any of these ladies owe Gully Bop any obligation. But as human beings with a heart and a soul, if you had history with someone and you see them suffering and you can help, worse when it comes on to illness, help. As sickness can happen to anyone, it can knock at anyone's door. Don't let the pastor bang around with Miss Donna stop any help he can get. As if you're really paying attention, the first video that the pastor did cussing Donna was years ago, and someone resurfaced it. He has tried in many ways to apologize. He was new to the life of God and was disappointed with the response from Miss Donna after he reached out to her for help. So he lashed out. That's what he said. Now he more mature. He has apologized. All they need to do is just avoid each other, because bad blood is there now. Even though I see Miss Donna as a mix-up person, to be truthful, and all this started with her as the situation could have been handled better. But guess what? Negativity sells, and she is very knowledgeable and creative with social media, so she know what and how to say things to create controversy. Now the pastor is reacting now to all the social media bangarang coming at him. He needs to remember, as a man of God as he says he is, you say your piece, stop, focus on Gully Bop. Letting social media draw you out of character don't look good on a person that is professing to be a pastor or a person of God. And Bop is feeding off this energy, and you know him mouth have no filter, and it's already hard for him to get help because of his dirty ways. No make it any worse. There is a lot of lessons to be learned in this whole drama. Look at the relationship with Gully Bop and his children. Adult needs to remember children owes parents no obligation to do anything for them when they grow up. And parents need to remember children grow up, and everything you do to a child they remember. So if you were a worthless parent that never even tried to be a parent and show love and kindness, you set the stage for your own demise later on in life, because the reaction you get is based on how you treated them. Gully Bop's daughter resembles him so much. His son resembles him also. But damn, you have a daughter that could be your twin, and you never build on that relationship. It is sad. I hear Mr. Vegas talking on Gully Bop situation and how is someone he used to go up and down with back then to studios, etc. back in the days, and how he tried to guide Gully Bop to get a bank account and put him life in order. And Bop never listened. And him lived to see Gully Bop diss him more than once. Vegas, if you listen to his blogs, he is well informed and knowledgeable and very aware. Whether you like him or not, he is worthy to be listened to. Anyone who knows Gully Bops over the years knows Gully Bop attitude is always nasty and rude and disrespectful and ungrateful. Hype, mouth has no filter, but under that is a man that full of himself. And it's sad he never took advantage of the boost to his career the second time around. I remember he was renting cars for how much thousands a day unnecessary to carry around him groupies. If he had heed the advice of Vegas, he would not be so desperate out here in these streets right now. If he was a humble guy, he would have gone far in life. But his greatest loss is the respect and love he lost from his children, and that is a damning effect. And I will say this again, adults, remember when children are growing up, you are getting older and weaker. Watch how you treat them, as they will be on the side of power over you later on in your days. Anyway, guys, anyone that can help Gully Bop, it is sickness and illness. If you pay for the medications or help with the bags that he has to wear to pass his waist in, help if you can, because a lot of you have money that will waste buying a champagne and all of those things that is not really necessary, it's just a flossing. You can just cut out one of the champagne, it not gonna hurt you, and just help him if you can, because sickness can knock at anyone's door. Anyway, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.